I present to you for admission to the degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in this university, Mathematics, Christopher Gerard.
By virtue of the authority invested in me, I admit you to the degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in this university.
Andrea Jones. Mathematics with Finance, Bin Lee. Physics, Luc Francois Jones. And Physics with Astronomy, James Stephen Ethel. Vice-Chancellor, I make application to you to confer the degrees listed on those candidates in the Faculty of Science and Engineering who have not been presented in person, but whose names appear in the programme, and who have indicated that they wished their degrees to be conferred in their absence. I certify that they are worthy to receive those degrees, and I stand as proxy for them.
I admit them to those degrees, and I accept you as proxy. Pro-Chancellor, ladies and gentlemen, and graduates, I'm sure by now you want to join in the celebrations, all of you, but if you'll just be patient for just a little while longer, I'd just like to say a few words, as is customary on these occasions. I have to say, first of all, I've never shaken so many cold hands since I've been Vice-Chancellor in this university. Normally, we're absolutely sweltered, but I can see that the quicker I can get... all of this demonstrates our commitment as a university to give our students, and indeed our staff, the very best facilities that they deserve. It's been a pleasure to see over the last few years just how much we've been able to invest in those facilities and therefore improve what these days we call the student experience, by which I mean not only to give our students the opportunities to be taught in the best possible laboratories and classrooms and lecture theatres that we can provide, but also outside of all of that to give them the kind of halls of residence and accommodation facilities that in this day and age they really expect and that we are certain they really do deserve. So a lot of investment going on, and whatever the future changes as we come into an election year may be for higher education, we feel very confident about our future at the University of Liverpool as we continue to expand our student numbers, improve our research income and expenditure, and generally set fair for a further period of excellence in this great university. I know that many of you graduating, indeed most of you graduating this afternoon, will have undertaken postgraduate degrees, mainly master's courses and doctoral courses, not all of you, but many of you. And that also indicates to us the extent to which, in this day and age, our students really are involved in lifelong learning. Their bachelor's degree is not the start, or rather not the end of their education, but very much the start of that education. And throughout their professional lifetimes, they will need to come back into education, maybe full-time, maybe part-time, maybe online, and we have a lot of online students graduating this afternoon, in order to improve their knowledge, upgrade their skills, and keep them at the leading edge of their professional careers, and therefore continue to make themselves employable in a very fast-changing world. And as you can see, we here at the University of Liverpool are very much committed to the notion of lifelong learning, and we're also very committed to reaching out beyond the UK to welcoming students all over the world and supporting them throughout their careers. Now, it's customary on these occasions that we should say some genuinely felt words of thanks. The first group of people I want to say thank you to are those of you all seated here in front of me. The parents, the family members, the loved ones of those who've been graduating today. Because in the university we know just how much you have contributed to the success which we are celebrating of the graduates. We know how much you've supported them, not only financially, but in lots of other ways. In the care that you've offered to them over the years they've been students with us, and the emotional support you've given them. The second group of people I want to say thank you to are my colleagues in the university, the staff of the university, who've also devoted themselves to ensuring that our students do get the very finest education that we can offer and which they deserve. This includes, of course, the academic staff, but it also includes the staff from the professional services, the technical staff, the support staff, those who've supported our students in the halls of residence, in their social lives outside the classroom and the laboratory. They are completely devoted to the vocation of education and of ensuring that our students graduate from here with the best possible world-class education we can provide. So please join me, they're over here over my shoulder, to thank the staff of the university. But as we know, this is really a day to celebrate the achievements of our students. They arrived as graduands, they depart as graduates. They've worked very hard for their success, and they deserve their success. And it's a reminder, really, that even in the uncertainties of the present age, a degree from a world-class university like this one is an asset which will stand them in good stead throughout their working lives. To the graduates, I remind them that they are now part of the extended family of the University of Liverpool. They are members of our Alumni Association. We have, at the last count, I think 197,000 contactable addresses for our alumni in around 154 countries around the world. It's a great way of you keeping in touch with each other, with all those friends that you met here in Liverpool. And we do take the relations with our alumni increasingly seriously. It's through our alumni that we can obtain advice on our curriculum to make sure that it's at the leading edge of professional competence. It's through our alumni that often prospective students, not least overseas, can obtain advice on coming to Liverpool, what it's really like to be here. And it's through our alumni in particular, in this day and age, that we obtain work placements for our students in the organisations in which they're working. Because at Liverpool, we like to give that opportunity of work experience to all of our students on all of our degree programmes. And we really are very grateful for the help we get from that from our alumni. And of course, I can't resist saying that for those alumni present who are going to be rich and famous, in later years, we hope they will remember the University of Liverpool in somewhat more tangible ways as well. Now, as our graduates leave this magnificent setting today, I'm sure there'll be a mixture of emotions. There'll be excitement, of course, maybe some apprehension for those who are venturing out into employment for the first time. Some regret, I hope, too, if we've done our job properly. But the work you put in as students, as I said earlier, will stand you in good stead. You've deserved your success, and we are certainly very proud of you. You arrived as graduands, you leave as graduates, and on behalf of the University of Liverpool, I wish you everything you wish yourselves in the future. Enjoy the rest of the day, and remember your time at Liverpool with great affection. Our very best wishes to you all for the future. Thank you very much. Thank you. I now declare closed this congregation for the conferment of degrees. Salva sit universitas nostra quod precantes consurgamus.